Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to my channel. My name is Beauty Akpai. Here, what we do is give you tips that will help your relationship or your marriage grow. So today I just wanted to do something really different, and that is to talk about 7 things I love about my husband. Now, the aim of doing this video is not to brag, okay? But it's just to make us understand the importance of, appreciating our spouse at every level. It does a lot of magic. Sometimes we just want to imagine that they know we appreciate them. But, sometimes telling them so that they will hear will encourage them to be better spouses. Okay. So, today I'll just talk about 7 things. There are a million and one things I love about my husband, but this particular 7 stands out for me every time. So I'm going to tell you when I come back from this break. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're a new subscriber, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I'll be right back. All right. The first thing I like about my husband is the fact that he loves the Lord. When I was still single, that what I was looking out for. Somebody who loves the Lord. Because I know that with someone who loves God, my spiritual life won't be at risk, and the person won't do me harm. Okay. I just wanted somebody that will serve the Lord with me because I love God. So that wasn't negotiable. I just needed somebody who loved the Lord. So I think I have seen the consistency. I've known him for 12 years now, and I can tell you that I've seen that fervency, that frequency. He has maintained his love for God, and that really stands out for me. So I love how he loves the Lord. The second reason why I love my husband is that I love how he loves me. you know, it's very funny to see somebody who loves you and is consistent at that. Sometimes some people will love you today, tomorrow the love may not be there, next tomorrow you may not feel all that love, but it's been 10 years plus, and I can see that he has been consistent in loving me in season and out of season, even when I don't put up my best behavior and character, even when I'm stubborn sometimes. I've seen him just love me unconditionally, and it really stands out for me, and it's the consistency. There's never been a time I don't feel loved. There's never been a time I don't feel like I'm not valued. It has always, I feel like it's always increasing as we age, even as I grow fat. you know at every point he's just consistent. I know it's funny, but trust me, I really appreciate that about him. The third thing I appreciate, the third reason why I love my husband, or the third reason why I appreciate my husband, or third thing I love about my husband, is the fact that he supports me. Oh God, he supports me in my career. He supports me in my profession. I literally feel his support in everything I do. You know what it means to be married to someone who is always there to tell you you can do it. He's cheering you up. He doesn't just let you fly. He's not intimidated. He doesn't just let you fly. He helps you to fly. He accommodates your growth. He doesn't feel like, oh, she's doing more than me. No, he's very secured, very secured. And I have felt his support in every area of my life, and I really love and appreciate that about him. I know he's going to watch this video. I'm sincere. I love and I appreciate the fact that you support me in everything. Always encouraging me, always pushing me further. Always, if he has his way to get resources that will help me get better at anything I do, he always does it. And I love that, and I appreciate that about him. Another thing I appreciate about my husband is the fact that he is a peacemaker. Apostle is always going to apologize first. It doesn't take anything from him, you know. He'll be the one to beg. He's always after peace, okay? And he's, yes, sometimes I can be the one forming. I can I may want to prove stubborn, and it's not like I'm stubborn like this the kind of stubborn you people know, but you know, I always see him make efforts that we are at peace, even when little misunderstandings come up once in a while. Apostle will always make peace no matter what. You know, he's not proud, he's not egoistic, and I've really learned that from him. He's not the type that will he's not the type that will hold up issues, keep malice with you. He's not talking, no matter what you do. Before you even say sorry, Apostle's hands are open. If you don't say it, he's saying it. He just shall want you people to be at peace with with each other. And I really love that about him. Another thing I love about him is how he takes his place as a priest over my life, you know, not just as a pastor, but um as a husband. You know, there are times that I feel down, okay, and I need some kind of encouragement. Maybe I'm going through some phase in my life, you know. Apostle will literally send me scriptures. He would say, read these words. He would hold my hands, he would pray for me, he would lay hands on me, he would pray for me, he would encourage me. You know, when he sees that my faith is going down, he will always tell me, you got this. And you know, he does that so well using scriptures, and I really appreciate that about Apostle. Another thing I appreciate about Apostle is the fact that he takes up his responsibility, and I mean financially. I earn my money, he earns money. You know, he's not the one that say, bring money, let's do this now. Apostle will always, I've seen him work hard to make sure we are comfortable at his level, okay? Even when we don't have anything, I won't see him laid back or lazy. He always wants to take up his family's responsibility, you know, and I see him work very hard to do that, and I really, really appreciate that about him. Always ready to support, always willing to do the needful, pay the rents, you know, take care of the children's school fees. Another thing I love about Apostle is the fact that he's a present father. You know, no matter how busy he is, Apostle has time for his children. In fact, I'm jealous because they're even closer to him than I am. You know, Apostle will literally take care of these children when I'm doing broadcasts like this, maybe when I'm live on Facebook, when I have engagements. You know, he would take care of them. He will stay with them. He understands them. Sometimes you need to see how he runs around with them. He makes them feel very comfortable with him. You know, it's not every father that is present, but I love the fact that he's very, very well involved in the life of his children, and I love how he's protective over his girls. That too stands out for me. Another thing I love about Apostle, there are so many. Another thing I love about Apostle is his open heart. He's so open, you know. He loves people. I love how he easily gets over when people wrongs him. And, you know, he understands people. And yeah, I love how he loves people. Another thing I love about Apostle is how much faith and trust he has in God. I think this should have been my first. Apostle doesn't worry. I won't say he doesn't worry, but he has got serious trust in God. You know, I have the tendencies to be worried. I worry a lot. I worry about everybody, and he will always tell me, you are not God. You are not the doer. Calm down. There are times I'll see things come up in my marriage that needs urgent attention, and I'm so worried. My husband will go to sleep. He doesn't care. He will go to sleep. He has one word he always uses. God will do it. And when he says that, he goes to bed. He has faith. He believes God, and he knows. Okay, he knows that God will do it. Another thing I love about him is how he has not put himself in a position that I would doubt him. He's very transparent with everything. His finances, his relationship, everything is open. It's more like, this is me, okay? You don't have reason to doubt anything, He has not given me the reasons to doubt his love. He has not given me reasons to doubt him, his person and all, And I love the fact that he's so romantic and playful. God. I used to think Igala men are not romantic, but he proved me wrong. Very romantic, He's always, I love you, I miss you. If he's around, you feel his presence. He's always playing, he's always laughing, he's always jovial. It's very difficult for you to find him like this, not laughing, not smiling. I don't know where he gets his energy from, but he is always, you feel his presence. When he's not around for 30 minutes, because everywhere is quiet. So his sanguine is sanguine. So he's very, very romantic and playful. So these are just few things. Like I said, there are many. There are so many. And I love the fact that he's thoughtful. That was my first quality when I was going to get married too. Second quality. First, fear of God. Second was a thoughtful person. And he's very thoughtful. How he thinks ahead. When he's thinking of plan A, he always has a plan B. How he thinks ahead, I really appreciate that. So I hope this video has been useful. Please subscribe to this channel and learn